Hi, I'm Anita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a pair of earrings, and today I'm using earring threads. This is a different type of earring finding that you can use, and it's a pretty quick way to make a nice pair of earrings. I'll have links in the description box below that'll apply to all the products used in today's tutorial. So if you click more below the video, you can get all the details, including a link to my website. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to review the materials with you. For tools, you'll need a pair of round nose pliers. I've got some chain nose pliers with a skinny nose. You're going to need some wire cutters, and I've got a crimping tool here if you need to squish any sharp edges in. All right, so for materials, there's different types of earring threads. What we're using today, it has a post and a chain. It's like an S-link chain with a little jump ring already soldered at the end, and these are pretty small. So I've got two of these. I've got two ball head pins. These are about 2.5 inches. I have some 6mm pearls in pink. I have a couple of rhinestone rondelles, and these are kind of a fuchsia pink color with silver tones. I've got two 4mm jump rings, and I have some 6mm bead caps for my decoration. Now, the other type of earring thread that you can use is this type, and I'll show you this one, although I'm not doing it today with this. It has a little soldered ball at the end for decoration. It looks like that. Now, if you were going to go with this type of earring, you wouldn't have to do any wire wrapping. You'd have instant earrings simply by placing a pearl, and I'll show you real quick how to do that. If I took a pearl, I'll just show you how these work. You just pass that through your earring thread, and you could add a decorative rhinestone rondelle like that, and then put another pearl on, just like that. And there you have an instant pair of dangle earrings. You could embellish this by adding a bead cap at the top and at the bottom. That's all a matter of choice. Then all you would need is a rubber stopper for the end to keep it on your ear. Now, the nice thing about earring threads, I'll just tell you quickly, is that the length is adjustable on your ear. So let me show you a pair that I've already made. And let me get these out of the way real quick. And I'll show you the pair I already made. Doing wire wrapping, I made these using 4mm bicone crystals in 3 different colors. So all I did was I took a ball head pin, did a wire wrap onto itself like this, very small loop. I made 3 of these for each earring, and then I took a 4mm jump ring and attached my bicone crystals to the end of the earring finding. Now, when I say that these are adjustable on your ear, so imagine this is your earlobe, and if you wanted these longer, you could just pull these down like so. If you want them shorter, you'd pull them through your earlobe like this, and you would adjust the rubber stopper on the back according to how long you'd like to wear these. So let's say you want to wear casual one day, you can make them really short just by pulling on the earring thread with the rubber stopper how short you want them. If you want them super long, you can just do that, and you have instant dramatic earrings. Isn't that cool? All right, so let's make our first pair today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my head pin, my ball head pin. I'm going to put a little bead cap. So I'm putting it with the concave facing up like this. And now I'm going to put my pearl on. Just slide that on. And then I chose to put a rhinestone rondell, 6 millimeter, just like that. Now I'm going to take my other pearl, put that on with my other bead cap on top. So here you have a cute little embellished earring with the bead cap really giving it a nice pop, and the contrast of your rhinestone rondell in the middle. Isn't that pretty? So now from here we're going to do a wire wrap. So first of all, I'm going to take my chain nose pliers with the skinny tips. I'm going to place that on top, just like that. I'm going to push this down 90 degrees. And you want that to have a sharp edge like that. Now I'm going to take my round nose pliers and I'm going to place those in the crook of the bend. And I don't want a very big loop, so I'm going to keep it close to the tip of my tool like that. Now I'm going to pull the wire towards me and then down towards the table. Rotate my pliers towards the table, and I'm going to pull this straight back. So that's going to give me a nice loop like that over my pearl, and you want to kind of have that centered. So now I'm going to take, I should have mentioned having bent nose pliers. You'll want to have these. They come in handy for holding on to loops. Now I'm going to hold a loop, and the reason I like these is because the tool is kind of out of the way so you can do your wire wrap. So now we're going to take the wire and just wrap that around about 3 times or so. Just keep turning that. Just like that. Bring this around the back. I'm going to come up a little bit so that I can clip the wire easily. So now that I have that done, I'm going to take my wire cutters and I'm going to clip that as close as I can. And I have a little piece sticking out. So I'm going to hold this with my bent nose pliers and I'm going to squeeze this down with my crimping tool. I'm going to turn this and try to grip it from the other side. And that didn't quite come out as neat as I wanted it. I'll just push that in. And if this gets bent, you can just straighten out your loop a little bit. Like so. Isn't that cute? So now I'm going to take my earring thread right here with my 4 millimeter jump ring. And I'm going to open that up. And you open that by twisting that towards you. Like that. And you want to open it enough to get it through. So we're going to put this through our earring, our little bauble here. And now we're going to put that on our earring thread at the end. Just like that. And then you're going to close the loop. Just make sure there's no gaps. There you have a beautiful decorative earring. Isn't that beautiful? I'll make the other one off camera and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, So let's admire these beauties. Aren't those beautiful? Very simple to make with some earring threads, and you can have instant earrings. Imagine what you can do making these just by stringing on your pearls on an eye pin, or you can do some wire wrapping and do some beautiful 4mm bicone crystal clusters like this, or do them all the same color. You've got a lot of different choices here. Let's lay these next to the other ones so we can admire these as well. Super simple to do, and just a fun pair of earrings to wear. So this concludes today's tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for joining me today. I'll have links in the description box with all the products used in today's tutorial. I also have a website where I sell my own jewelry, and you'll see the link to that as well. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. I also want to thank you for subscribing, those of you that have subscribed and keep coming back and sharing my link. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Happy beading, and I'll see you next time.